WPA and WPA2 are replacements for WEP, which has been proven flawed and easy to crack. Nowadays, WPA2 with pre-shared key or enterprise protects all Wi-Fi communications. WPA2 uses advanced encryption standard as the encryption protocol, which is very secure and impossible to crack. The weakness in the WPA2 pre-shared key protocol is that the encrypted password is shared in what is known as the four-way handshake. This handshake is exchanged when a client wants to join a protected Wi-Fi network and is used to confirm that both the client and the access point possess the correct credential, which is the pre-shared key of the network. At the same time, the four-way handshake also negotiates a fresh encryption key that will be used to encrypt all subsequent traffic. If we can grab the handshake at that time, we can then attempt to crack it. So hacking WPA2 PSK consists of three different phases. The first phase of the attack consists of injecting the authentication packets to make a Wi-Fi client to deauthenticate from the network. Once deauthenticated, the client will try to reconnect to the network. This is the second phase when we grab the WPA2 for a handshake. Of course, we can wait for a new client to authenticate to the network and capture the four-way handshake at that moment. However, it is more appropriate to make the client to deauthenticate and then authenticate back to the Wi-Fi network. I've talked about the deauthentication attack in the previous lecture. And the third phase, is to try to crack the four-way handshake, which is encrypted with AES offline. Note that if the Wi-Fi network uses a strong password, and that means at least 12 or 14 random characters, including letters, digits, and symbols, you will not be able to crack the password in a reasonable amount of time. Let's get started with the live lab. Now the interface WLAN0 is in managed mode. I'll execute the first phase, which is the deauthentication attack, using airplay-ng, which is part of aircrack-ng package. I'll do it fast without too many explanations because I've already done it in detail in the previous lecture. Take a look there if you feel the need. First, I'm putting the card into monitor mode using airmon-ng. I'm killing the processes that could interfere. This will take up to 10 seconds. And I'm putting the card into monitor mode. Now the Wi-Fi card is working in monitor mode. Let's sniff the Wi-Fi traffic to identify the network and the target. Airodump-ng and the name of the interface, WLAN0-mon. Okay, this is the target network, hack me. So I'm gonna sniff the traffic only of that network. So --BCCID and the MAC of the IP, this one, -C1. It's working on channel 1. These are the connected clients. I'll take one of them and I'll kick it off, making it to automatically re-authenticate, whereby I can grab the encrypted password sent in the process. I want to save the captured traffic into a file, so I'm stopping airodump-ng and I'm starting it again, adding -w, it's used to write to a file, and the name of the file to write to. let's say WPA2 crack. So it will write to this file. In this terminal, I'm launching the attack, the deauthentication attack. airplay-ng --deauth. I'm gonna send only 3 frames, 3 deauthentication frames. I want the client to be able to reconnect to the network. -a, the MAC address of the AP, and -c, the MAC address of a client. I'm gonna take the first client and the name of the interface, WLAN0 mon. Look here. We see how the client was deauthenticated and then reauthenticated back to the network. I've captured the WPA2 handshake successfully. Take a closer look at airodump-ng. We notice at the top WPA handshake. This is the way it tells us we have successfully captured the encrypted password. I'm stopping airodump-ng by pressing Ctrl+C, and if I execute ls, we'll see 2 files in the current working directory. These files contain the WPA2 4-way handshake. That was the second phase of the attack. The last phase consists of the attempt to crack the encrypted password offline. Now, we'll take a short break, and in the next lecture, I'll show you how to do it.